Hi guys, today we'll be making a Tic Tac Toe game on Scratch. As you can see, we can play circles and X's, and we can play with our friends. All code and art is linked down below, so let's get started. Here I made a new project. I'll delete the scratch card and make a new sprite. This sprite will be called the board. It will be the backgroundish. It will be the 3x3 array in the game. Here I have art, which you can actually get, links in the description. And I'll place in our board. For now, we don't need any code in the board. I'll make a new sprite. This will be clones, and it'll be the X's and the O's. Yeah, I spelled clones wrong. Okay. So I'll put in a circle and an X. On backgrounds, I'll add a background because I have one. Here's a background, and I'll move it a little bit because it looks kind of weird. Cool. I'll make the board into 0, 0, so right in the middle. And the clones we don't really need to know, and I'll just hide it. For now, I'll add a really basic Tic Tac Toe script. So when green flag is clicked, looks, hide, and then forever it'll detect if I click, if, mouse down, clear graphic effects, go to mouse pointer, and then create a clone of myself. And I'll wait 1 second. So we and then one last thing. When I start as a clone, we can show, so because it'll be invisible, because we press the hide thing. So we press play, and we can just spawn these things. And we also have to change the costume, so I'll go to the next costume, and why is the wait 1 second not there? Okay. So now we have a really basic tic-tac-toe, but it's kind of weird. So I can put my circle all the way over there, or put it in the lines, which we don't want. So I'll add a new thing, a new sprite, and I'll call it Detector. So it'll detect, and it'll tell the clone where to place. We'll make a black box for our detector, so let's do that. And let's put it over here. I think it's too big, so let's reduce it. Cool. Already make the size 95. Okay. For now, it'll go there. So what I'll do is, when green flag is clicked, repeat 9 times, because there's 9 different squares in our board. And I'll make a new sprite. This one will be called type, and I'll make it for this sprite only. You have to do this or it won't work. And we'll change our type by 1 and create a clone. And when we start the game, we'll set our type to 0. So cool. What it does, will just create 9 clones right over here. But we'll fix that, and we'll make a new. You want it to spawn 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, so on. So what I'll do, I'll go create a clone myself, and based on which type it is, it will go to different positions. So if type is equal to 1, so we have to duplicate that. Type is equal to 1. We will go to 1 position, so we'll go to here. If it's equal to 2, we will go like 100. So just show how this works, we will play, and we have 1 here and 1 here. So now we'll just do type 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way to 9, and they'll each go in different locations. So yeah, let's do like 3. So for now, I want to see where one of the cubes is. So 2 should go over here. 1, 1, 3, 12. See 5, 6, 6, 7. Can you get down? 9. Okay. Then for 3, we want it to go about here, and this is 1, 2, 7, and a -1. And a hack right here, whenever you move the X and Y, you can go into the motion, and it only changes it automatically in the go-to. So I'll do type 4. Okay. So I made a cut there, but what I did is I added all the types, and if this makes no sense to you, all the code and art is in the description. So yeah. So if we spawn it, we have 9 different cubes, which is good. What I'll do now is I'll make it hide here and set our ghost effect to 100, which means you cannot see it, but we can still detect if it's being clicked. And yeah, so what I'll do here, and I'll just make it show. So now when we press play, you can't see them, but they're actually still there, and you can still detect if they're clicked. So now, after we've done this, it's not really doing anything. So what I'll do, I'll make a new when I start as a clone and a forever loop. This will detect if we touched it. So I will make a if statement and an and if mouse down and touching mouse pointer, then I'll make a new public variable, also be called type right now, and we'll set our type right now to type. So now we'll go into our clones, and our clones will make something new. So the first thing I'll do is take away our go to mouse pointer, and in our show, before we show, we will go and we'll throw in our type thing into our clones. So now we have all of this. And instead of type, we'll put type right now. So I'll replace all our types with type right now. And because we fixed this, our clone will go onto the detector. So if we click the middle detector, then our clones will spawn on the middle detector. So if I go full screen and play, our coins are actually spawning, our clones are spawning there. But a bug hack comes. If we click on one of our stuff we already clicked on, a new one will spawn, so on. And to fix that, it's actually really simple. I'll make a list and I'll call this placed. And what this will do, we will delete all of placed when we start the game and repeat 9 times, and we'll add 0 to placed. Add 0 to placed. So we show our list and click play. We have 9 different variables in our list. So now when we spawn, based on our type, we will add or replace item type right now with 1. So now if I click play, go in full screen, all of them are 0, but if I click 1, 1 becomes 1, and then 5 becomes 1. So yeah. So then we know which spots have been full because of the 1s. The 0 spots have not been full. So then what I'll do, we'll go forever, or no, actually. And if our type right now, or item number of type, actually no. If item type right now of placed is equal to 1, then we shouldn't place our thing. So we'll go into variables and item type right now of placed, and it's equal to 1, which means we shouldn't place on it. It's equal to 1. If it's equal to 1, then what I'll do is I'll delete the clone. I'll pick an if else, and if it's equal to 1, we'll delete the clone. So delete clone, and if it's not, then we'll do all of this. So now if we try, oh wait, I can't see anything now. Found the bug, and the reason was our show should be on the top. I also moved our replace item type right now to our else statement. So now when we press play, we can't put in an X on that, but it actually changes, it still changes our costume, as you can see. So if I click it another time, it changes the costume, so I can just put X forever. which is kind of weird. And I fixed that. It's kind of tough. And what I'll do, I'll make a new variable, and this will be called fix. So I'll clean up the box, and right here, when we delete the clone, I will broadcast a message. This will be called change back. And what that will do, it'll go into our change back, and that will set fix to 1, and then we'll wait 0.2325 seconds and set it back to 0. So then I'll make a new loop. I'll make a new when green flag is clicked, and forever if fix is equal to 1, then we should switch our costume back. So in looks, switch costume to costume number -1, or just next costume. I'll just do this. Or just switch costume to, I don't know. And then we'll also put a wait 0.5 seconds. So now we try this, and we click it again, it becomes X again. Let's click it 2 times, 1, 2, it's still X, and it's all working good. Cool. All links and code are in the description, and in the next video we'll be adding a robot that can play against you and some sound effects.